Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Bhagavan Shri Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki Jai. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar Arpanavatu. His boundless grace has made it possible for all of us to sing his powerful name. As Namasankirtan, and in deep gratitude, in celebration of this grace, we have offered the Nama lotuses as usual. Every effort that we take towards God is priceless and is gift of grace. And Bhagwan often said, this gratitude to God for every little thing that happens to us is very important, along with love for God. This gratitude will make it faster. So let's always be grateful to Him, no matter what happens, For everything that happens can only be grace coming from God. And He is our well-wisher. Why would He harm us? Sometimes He gives blessings in disguise when we are not able to recognize it for what it is. But sooner or later, we would come to know what a blessing it has all been. This is His main teaching along with Nama chanting. Knowing that every detail of everybody's life is being run by Him, the divine, as per His plan. For it is He who is playing our role. We don't exist at all except as an instrument, a machine, a puppet, a robot in His hands. So we shall remember, opposite to Sannidhi Street House of Bhagwan, there was a makeshift roof with gunny backs and some thatches. And an old Muslim guy would sit there, and his job was to remove the dent in all those big vessels which have been used for functions. And he would sit there just opposite to Bhagwan's house and bring down a hammer on every dent to write it up. And it would make a lot of noise. And as we were sitting in the veranda, the small veranda of Bhagwan's Sannidhi Street House, where he was giving darshan to a limited audience, this sound would often interfere with our chanting the name. And it was discordant. And I used to get upset about it. One day it was unbearable, this loud, hammering noise. And I was unable to concentrate or sing His name. And I got irritated. Why would He do it, sitting right in front of? Can He not find another place? Then I remembered right at the doorstep of Bhagwan's Sannidhi Street House was also running a gutter with all the filth. It's very strange that such things should surround the residence of a Mahatma. So as I was getting more and more upset about this interfering, discordant, jarring, hammering of this old man opposite his house, something made me look up at Bhagwan, and there was a smile. I was a little ashamed because I knew that he had picked up my thoughts and he was responding, and his smile was meaningful. I started to wonder what his smile could possibly mean. And then it flashed, as always it did, unfailingly in his presence, in his vibrant divine presence. Oh yes, I'm getting irritated with the noise of the removal of a dent in a big vessel, but that's what our Bhagwan was also doing. And that without noise. So often we did not even get to know that he was doing it. The Guru, as per his responsibility, is doing this hammering on our life all the time to bring us to shape, so that we would be well prepared for submission to the divine will. until we learn that everything that happens is only grace, is pure grace, a gift of grace, and nothing else. Life would go on creating situations according to our karmic account, trying to teach us what all we had to learn for our preparation as an offering to the divine. Until we learn to look upon every moment, everything that happens, a specific gift of grace from Bhagwan, and that was meant to push us towards God. Life would not leave us. And what is life? It's being run by Him. He tailors our life to suit our mindset and to shape us to suit surrender to Him. So, sooner we learn this lesson, the better for us. That everything happens only by the will of God, and whatever happens is grace. God is perfect, so His Leela is perfect. This is what Bhagwan has taught us all. Remembering this will be a great sadhana. And we shall see how we get transformed just by remembrance of this statement. And then, once you submit to the will of God, from moment to moment to moment, as a great blessing, you begin to feel a strange peace and joy and freedom. Freedom from what? From reactions. Otherwise, our life is full of reactions. It's more reactions than actions. Today's prayer, Bhagwan, we beg you a million times for your immediate divine intervention to change the attitude of the whole world for the better. For there is so much violence, so much indifference and enmity, and so much fighting and killing going on, even in the name of God. That is the irony. We beg you to bring in peace, unity, order, discipline, and harmony into the lives of people, so that people will live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. We also beg you to stop these violent wars that have gone on long enough with their disastrous effects, so that peace and harmony be prevalent. We also beg you to bless the whole world, every country, so that there will be no thought of enmity, no misunderstanding, no thought of war at all in the minds of people. It's possible only with your grace. And above this, we beg you to keep under control the sudden attacks of vicious diseases and violent furies of nature and those devastating accidents. And Bhagwan, even above this is what we need. That is, you're uprooting the asuric thoughts in the minds of people, all those negativities which are responsible for today's world of violence. Whichever country people belong to and whatever religion they have embraced, everybody without exception has to go through some suffering and agony or the other, and that without help or protection, because of the law of karma. The law of karma is at once an explanation and justification for what is happening in the world, in the lives of people. It is divine justice. It cannot be bought with money, nor can it be controlled with power. It is precise, unsparing, and ruthless. Yet, God has kept this abhyaja karuna, the costless grace. So let's appeal to the generosity and compassion of the divine, so that His grace would reach out to all those people who have been trapped into some deep agony, abject misery, or the other, unable to come out of it. Bhagwan, please give them relief and uplift them to a higher plane. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people who have been working hard for the welfare of the others, for the happiness of the others. From what? From unworthy, unhealthy criticisms and aspersion. We also beg you to promote the economy of the country and its growth in varied fields of activity, right from science and technology to spirituality, so that India would reach that high status of world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of Dharma. We also pray to you, Bhagwan, for ceaseless and joyful chanting of your powerful name, an unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we assimilate it and turn it into Atma Shakti. Please bless us all to be only sattvic instruments in your hands and not rakshasic, even by mistake. Please bless our everyday life so that we can run it as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace, the state of pure awareness, unmanifest, blissful awareness of yours. But then our minds are right now clouded by those latent tendencies of our past karmas and worldly desires. So what happens? There are sudden attacks of vicious fear, anger, jealousy, vengeance, passion, and sorrow. And what's more, we pour out words of fire upon other people, creating more and more births for us, more and more karmas, endlessly. All this would only land us in depression and lifelong medicine. But Bhagwan, you have thundered out that the divine name is a very powerful weapon, like an atom bomb, which can destroy all our past karmas and their deep impressions in the mind. And that is what we call vasanas, the latent tendencies of our karmas and experience of previous lives. It can purify our mind. We take refuge in your powerful name and seek your blessings for our early purification. Wherever we live in this world, whatever work falls into our hand as our duty, we know it's all your work. You alone exist and there is nothing else, no one else. Please bless us to do it in the spirit of seva, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that every action that we do will turn into Atma Shakti. Please bless us to practice acceptance of whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or sorrow, coming from you, by your sankalpa, by your will. It can only be a great blessing, perhaps in disguise, but meant for our spiritual transformation, for our greater good, for our closer kinship with you. No matter how negative it looks while it's happening, we still have to look upon everything, every happening as a definite blessing from God. Then we shall see how it is a blessing sooner or later, and what's more, every adversity will end up in a higher wisdom, purifying our heart. Otherwise, see what happens when the life offers it challenges based upon our karmic account, and the lifeboat capsizes. We are unable to face it. We collapse. We resent God and His grace, feeling terribly let down, and we try to move away from Him. We also blame bitterly all the others for our own failures, little realizing we have invited every suffering of life by our own past karmas, by giving suffering to somebody in the past birth. And so, Bhagwan, we beg you to bless us all so that we always be grateful to you despite the adversities of life. We also seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we seek liberation from the vicious cycle of continuous births and deaths, the root cause of which is a humbug. I am the body. I am this limited ego I, this utter selfishness of I and mine. How to free ourselves from the tyranny of this ego I? We beg you, Bhagwan, again and again, a million times, to uproot this selfish ahambhavam and promote atmabhavam so that we all be blessed with that eternal life, immortal life, or a life of surrender to you, joyful surrender to your will. You are the ultimate, eternal, supreme divinity. Jaya, Yogi Ramsuratkumar.